Hi crew, Meg here with a lesson on plans of action. So POAs, otherwise known as plans of action, are really your path to success with entrepreneurship and innovation. So as an entrepreneur, you have so many things flying at you all the time with lovely, delightful opportunities. And putting forward those plans of action are really critical to getting both your individual work done as well as a strong success with your teams. So they're really crucial to that team dynamic to help you organize, prioritize, set standards, and get work done together. So in order to be most effective, they really need to be complex enough to clarify the task at hand, to inspire great work, and to give a sense of completion and that you can follow through on the plan. They also need to be flexible enough to empower you, to provide value, and be able to create some flexibility to norm change within your team and your own work plan. So some of our top tips to really get towards that rapid fire, fully inclusive plan of action is to use those Post-its and Sharpies. So they're quick, individual brainstorming with one task per Post-it. Everyone is able to share equally within the constructing of the plan of action. Specific details get illustrated within people's individual language and way of expressing them. So it's a great opportunity to get that clarification up in front of a project. It's a great way to join together and have some fun as a group, and then you're also able to readily assign tasks. So a little bit deeper dive into how to use Post-its and Sharpies. This is one of our top methods in facilitative leadership. So our prompt would be, we jot down everything you can think of that needs to happen this quarter, and each team member individually jots down as many ideas as they can within 3 to 5 minutes on one idea per Post-it. Then we group all responses together on a table, like with like, organize out a weekly schedule, week 1, week 2, week 3, etc. You rank by relevance and importance what things absolutely need to get done, and we will call that sort of our minimum viable product. One team member takes photos, commits to putting them up in a shared document on Google Drive, and everyone commits that the deadlines in the plan of action are reasonable and that they can accomplish them. If they can't commit to that, that's a perfect time to have a discussion in front of it actually, hitting you suddenly in that moment. So updates to your action during the plan of action are then made in the Google Doc, and any exceptions to the deadline are mentioned as soon as possible so that they can be solved by the entire team. So this is just a simple plan of action that I have for the next several days so that I can be fully prepared for my part of getting everything fully launched for class in a few days. So you'll notice one idea, one assignment per Post-it note. One of the super gratifying things about doing this as a team or individually is that you get to take that Post-it note and crinkle it up and throw it away if you want to, or recycle it, use the back, whatever works for you. So I wanted to provide also a couple of sample POAs. So this is a student POA that they submitted. As you'll notice on here, the work is clearly delineated. They added team due dates in addition to the due dates in Canvas. The names of who's going to do what is designated. The specific tasks are illustrated, and the tasks are assigned based on availability and skills. So one top thing to really point out is that even within the research category, right up front, the three of them divided up who's going to research which part of the market so that they can be super clear on who's responsible for which, and so that they're not duplicating efforts. The one thing that could be added to this POA is the meeting dates. So I hear that feedback a lot from students, that when they're establishing their plan of action for the quarter, that it's very helpful at that time to decide as a group when they're going to be meeting and how they're going to check in with each other. I also have a longer prototype here of a POA that you may want to use as you're in the upper E levels that really can help you to clarify over the course of more than a quarter what the vision, mission, strategic themes, and purpose are. So allowing you to have the dates, what happens, comments, what resources are needed, etc. So this is a more elaborate POA that you might use in the case of being an upper E level or in the future. So that's our brief primer on POAs. The really big thing is that you make sure that you own the plan. And so creating that space where your team can fully communicate about their needs and desires through, Post-it notes and different ways to create a sense of belonging, alongside really creating that organizing sense, is a way that you can really drive up your team participation and create objectives around all of those busy projects that you all have. So thanks a lot. Wishing you all the greatest success in your projects. Teaching team, we're all here to help support you in your plans of action and in your ventures. Thanks.